you're doing the regular season.
Thanks a lot, Mel. And tonight marks the return of the hit comedy series What We Do in the Shadows on FX. It's a show about 4 vampire roommates in New York City just trying to adjust to the human world. And ahead of the premiere of Season 2, we're joined by a star of the show.
We love him. Harvey Guillen is back to tell us what's in store for this brand new season. Well, you're not in studio because, of course, we have to do the physical distancing, but you look adorable and comfy in your robe in L.A., where it's 5:39. Good morning, Harvey. Dina and Devo here.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're good. So good to see you. How are you managing and coping with all this?
You know, it's just we just need to take care of each other and ourselves. So I'm just thinking it's a good thing that we're, social distancing, and we need to do it, and we're going to get through it. So it's just a pause for a second and a new way of thinking. But I'm doing okay. Been excited for the premiere. So yes. Tonight's the premiere of Season 2.
It is. And, of course, this show is shot in Toronto. And so you were here back, I guess, until late December, right?
Yeah, we shot the first and second season in Toronto, and this past season we shot pretty much till Christmas Eve, and then we exited. So I got to come and visit you guys earlier in the fall, so that was nice last year. Yeah, we're just really excited to go back to work, hopefully, for a third season and come back to our friendly neighbors in Toronto. So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah,
let's set the scene for you to get back. For people who aren't familiar, so we're looking at it right now. It's basically a bunch of vampire misfits trying to figure out how to live in the modern world, and you play the familiar, but Season 1, and this isn't a spoiler, right, Dee?
No, this isn't a spoiler. The way Season 1 ended, can we tell everybody about that as we lead into Season 2? What's the connection with the Van Helsing? What does that mean?
So it turns out that I have Van Helsing blood, so that was a descendant of mine. It was that I actually am a born vampire killer. It's in me, so that's kind of the actual cliffhanger for Season 1. And if you haven't caught up, you can actually probably download the first season and watch it. But yeah, it's a really cool twist for me to play this season because we go straight off to that storyline. So we get to see Guillermo go into action, which I didn't know was going to happen. So Season 2 turned out to be like, hey, we need you to go to the gym. You're going to get a personal trainer. You're going to get some upper body strength. You're going to go fight.
Oh, wow.
You're like Buffy the Vampire Slayer all of a sudden. What's happening?
I'm Guillermo el Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, exactly. And I know there's always a ton of cameos because this is such a cult hit. Like, it took off. So you had Tilda Swinton. Help me, Dee. There was...
Wesley Snipes a part of it. Of course, Taika and Jermaine. Yeah. Evan Rachel Wood. You got so many people in Season 1.
Dave Bautista.
Dave Bautista. Who do you have for Season 2 that you can tell us about that's coming through?
Oh, man. So tonight you'll see Haley Joel Osment. Comes on tonight for the first episode, and that's pretty awesome. I was just chatting with him yesterday, actually, and he's just a great guy. It was such great energy to have on set, and we have other characters that are going to pop up throughout the season. We have Mark Hamill, who's coming in later in the season, so that's a really big one. I won't spoil the storyline of what he plays, but we have so many great guest stars that it's just that we go to work every day, and we're just like, who? What? What?
Yeah, and you have the people behind it, obviously, that can get those massive names when you talk about Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clement, of course, putting this show together and creating it. What's it like when y'all are on set together? So for your character, for everybody to know, Guillermo is the familiar. So he's kind of the servant for Nandor, one of the lead vampires in this. So very nice. So this twist of being the vampire slayer blood is very different. But on set with this crew, what is it like?
Oh, man, I was just thinking about this. Like, we get to improvise a lot on the show because it's encouraged, and it makes the show so grounded and feel real because it is a documentary crew following these vampires. And I was just, Kayvon, who you're looking at screen right now, it's just so funny that that's my weakness. Like, when Kayvon's in me, I just break character. I can't help it. Like, I just can't help it. I'm really good about it. I don't break character for anything else. And something about just the way that Kayvon talks, in character, I just can't. I just can't. I just start laughing automatically.
It's too good. And I love the fact that it plays on all previous pop culture genres on all things vampire. So I'm putting it back out there for you, Harvey. Okay. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt needs to come make a cameo. So does Kirsten Dunst, and maybe even Tom Cruise. Maybe we need to do that in Season 2 or Season 3. Okay? That's fair.
Whoever the gods are, there you are, listening to this right now. She said it.
That's
Gina
what I'm
said it.
saying. I'm going there. I'm also enjoying your robe and the fact that I just read an article that the smog has cleared in LA. That soup bowl of smog is one of the silver linings of all of this. You're breathing easier.
It actually is. It is. I think that, Mother Earth was like, you guys need to pause. I'm going to take it for a second, okay? You live here and you just mess my room up. I'm going to let you just sit down inside your houses. I'm going to need to breatve.
She's like,
and I
you
think
need a
that's what's
timeout.
happening.
Yeah.
I know
Yes.
you can't really see it, but this is actually the downtown area of LA behind me.
Quiet.
And all of that, and that's the downtown skyline in there. But it's nighttime here, but it's so clear during the day that I've actually been able to see past the buildings and into the mountains, which is rare in LA.
Yeah, you can see past the Park Wilshire instead of just the hotel.
The hotel, yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for making time for us, and thank you for having this escape where we can laugh. It begins tonight, the season 2 premiere of What We Do in the Shadows on FX, so get caught up. Mwah. We love you. Come visit next time you're here filming.
I will. Love you guys. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you.
And we keep doing this. 1,
Season 2, And you can catch up FX on demand for season 1. That's what I was doing yesterday. I love the show. It's
You
so
love
good.